Timmy is outside playing a made-up game called Timmy Ball when his ball accidentally rolls into the yard of the arrogant neighbor dentist, Dr. Bender. When Timmy goes to retrieve it, Dr. Bender and his son, Wendell, ruthlessly mock Timmy for his large overbite. They refuse to give the ball back, obnoxiously claiming that only people with perfect teeth deserve to play with such a fun toy. Hurt, frustrated, and tired of being judged for his appearance, Timmy makes a drastic wish. He wishes that everyone in the entire world looked exactly the same. Cosmo and Wanda grant the wish, and instantly every single human on Earth is transformed into an identical, unrecognizable gray blob. Timmy thinks he has solved his bullying problem, but he quickly realizes his wish has created two massive disasters. Timmy confronts the Bender family, expecting them to finally treat him as an equal. Instead, Dr. Bender and Wendell still act superior, bragging that they are the grayest and blobbiest of all the blobs and kicking Timmy out of their yard again. Because every child on Earth now looks identical, fairies can no longer find their assigned god kids to grant wishes to. This causes fairies to suffer from a dangerous condition called magical buildup. If they hold in their magic for too long, they inflate like balloons and explode into confetti. Cosmo eventually explodes, prompting Wanda to urgently sweep his remains into a jar. Timmy desperately needs to stand out so Wanda can find him before she explodes. But literally everything in the world has turned gray. He realizes that while everyone's exterior has changed, their inner traits and personalities haven't. Timmy waits for his mom, who is notoriously terrible at cooking. She then pulls her gray casserole out of the oven. True to form, her awful cooking causes the dish to collapse and magically turn into a vibrant pink mush. Timmy molds the pink mush into a shape of his signature pink hat and slaps it right on his head. The sudden splash of color allows Wanda to instantly spot him in a sea of gray blobs. Timmy quickly wishes everything back to normal, just in time to save her. He ends this episode appreciating his unique features and gets a little payback by dropping a pair of chomping wind-up dentures down Wendell's pants. I love the lesson that this episode actually teaches, and it's very much prevalent considering the fact that we live in a world where everyone is pretty much scared to be unique and be themselves. When everyone is reduced to a featureless gray blob, the world doesn't become a utopia. It becomes a dangerous, confusing mess where people lose their identities and fairies explode. Timmy learns that the one thing that makes him stand out, even the physical quirks he might feel insecure about, like his teeth or his pink hat, are essential to who he is. Also, erasing differences doesn't erase prejudice. Timmy believes that if everyone looks exactly the same, bullying and elitism will disappear. The episode sharply debunks this. By having Dr. Bender and Wendell drag about being the grayest and the blobbiest, the show illustrates that a bully's superior complex comes from within, not from actual physical advantages. If you make everyone identical, toxic people will simply invent new, absurd reasons to believe that they are better than anyone else. And that's all, guys. Make sure you check out these episodes and stay tuned for more lessons in these cartoons. Thank you. I'm out.